Good evening, patriots, skeptics, and truth seekers across America. Welcome to America Today, where we rip the veil off the stories the establishment wants buried. I'm Jack, and tonight, we're diving headfirst into a seismic warning from Devin Nunes, the former California congressman turned Truth Social CEO. His message is bold, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore. Those who've abused their power in the corridors of Washington are about to be exposed, their names splashed across headlines in a reckoning that could shake the nation to its core. Is this the moment corruption gets dragged into the light, or is it just another chapter in political warfare? We've scoured the sources, Truth Social posts, congressional records, news archives, and more, to bring you every angle of this explosive story. Buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay ahead of the curve. Let's get to it. Devin Nunes is sounding a klaxon, and it's reverberating from coast to coast. In a series of blistering posts on Truth Social, most notably in July 2024, and reinforced during a fiery 2023 appearance on Fox News' Hannity, Nunes dropped a bombshell that's got everyone talking. Paraphrasing his exact words, pulled straight from his verified Truth Social account, at Devin Nunes, the American people are about to witness those who abused their power make news in ways you've never seen before. Let that sink in. He's not just predicting a news cycle, he's forecasting a public unmasking of epic proportions. Nunes is pointing the finger at what he calls the deep state, a shadowy cabal of unelected bureaucrats, intelligence operatives, and political insiders who, in his view, have twisted the levers of government to target former President Donald Trump and his allies. With the 2024 election looming large and tensions at a boiling point, this warning isn't just rhetoric, it's a battle cry that demands we pay attention. Let's step back and unpack who Devin Nunes is and why his words carry such weight. From 2003 to 2021, Nunes served as a Republican congressman from California's Central Valley, a farmer-turned-politician who rose to national prominence as chair of the House Intelligence Committee. That's where he cemented his reputation as a bulldog for accountability, or lightning rod for controversy, depending on your perspective. In 2018, he authored the infamous Nunes Memo, a declassified report that accused the FBI of abusing its authority during the Trump-Russia investigation, known as Crossfire Hurricane. The memo claimed the FBI relied on unverified information, like the now notorious Steele dossier, to secure FISA warrants and surveil Trump campaign associates like Carter Page. It was a political earthquake. Supporters hailed it as proof of a weaponized government. Critics, including outlets like CNN, slammed it as a partisan attempt to undermine the Russia probe. Love him or hate him, Nunes changed the conversation, and the memo led to real reforms in the FISA process. Today, Nunes is no longer in Congress. He's the CEO of Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company of Truth Social, a platform he's transformed into a megaphone for his crusade. In his 2018 book, Countdown to the Unmasking and Other Adventures in Fake News, he laid out a scathing case against what he sees as a corrupt alliance of government officials, mainstream media, and big tech elites. Fast forward to 2023, and he's leaned heavily on the Durham Report, authored by special counsel John Durham, which tore into the FBI's handling of the Russia investigation. That report, released in May 2023, confirmed missteps, including the use of unverified intelligence, and led to the indictment of an FBI lawyer for altering evidence, a rare conviction that Nunes calls the tip of the iceberg. In posts as recent as July 2024, he's hinted at whistleblowers, declassified documents, and new investigations that could blow the lid off decades of alleged corruption. Quoting one of his Truth Social threads, "Hold tight, those who weaponized our government are about to make headlines they can't hide from." So, who exactly is Nunes targeting? Digging into his statements, cross-referenced with reports from The Hill, Breitbart, and Fox News, the list is expansive. First, intelligence officials tied to the Steele dossier and FISA warrants. Think names like former FBI Director James Comey or ex-CIA Director John Brennan, who've faced scrutiny in ongoing lawsuits. Second, political figures, particularly Democrats and Obama-era holdovers, whom Nunes accuses of pushing the Russia hoax to undermine Trump. Third, he's called out big tech and media outlets for what he sees as censorship and amplifying false narratives. The stakes are high. The 2023 Durham report already exposed flaws in the FBI's process, and with public trust in federal agencies at a historic low, Gallup polls peg it at just 30% in 2024, Nunes' predictions could ignite a public outcry. But there's another side. Critics, like those at PolitiFact and CNN, argue his claims often lean on speculation, lacking the concrete evidence needed to back such explosive accusations. They warn this could be less about justice and more about fueling division ahead of a contentious election. What does this mean for the future? If Nunes' prophecy holds, we're looking at a potential cascade of revelations. Picture congressional hearings packed with drama, declassified documents flooding the internet, or even high-profile prosecutions. Headlines could scream, "Deep State Insider Exposed," or "FBI Plot Unraveled." With Trump campaigning for a 2024 comeback and promising to drain the swamp once more, Nunes' words could set the stage for a post-election firestorm. His 2018 memo proved he can move the needle. It sparked FISA reforms and shifted public debate. But timing is everything. Sources like Fox News suggest new whistleblowers or DOJ probes could drop surprises before November 2024, while skeptics say it's more noise than substance. Either way, keep your eyes glued to Truth Social, DOJ press releases, and outlets like The Hill for real-time updates. Let's wrap this up. Devin Nunes is betting on a reckoning that'll thrust power abusers into the spotlight, their misdeeds laid bare for all to see. Is he a truth-teller exposing corruption, or a provocateur stirring the pot? That's for you to decide. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are we on the cusp of a historic unmasking, or is this just election year hype? Hit that like button, subscribe to your channel name, and share this with every American who needs to hear it. Thanks for joining us. Stay awake, stay informed, and we'll catch you in the next one.